अभी दिखा रहे हैं, दिखा रहे हैं। ठीक है, सॉर्टेड है। एक सेकंड कर चुके हैं ना। ओके, क्या करने का, क्या करने का? Bah, aí isso aí não sou muito não. Stop. This works. ठीक है, तो आज हम लोग एक टीएल प्लान कर लेंगे। इसमें कुछ सीन नहीं है। फिर इधर भी जाते हैं। एक प्लान कर लेना। 4 ये क्या बाकी था? और बैग में कितना है? कितना है? बस 11 है मास। ठीक है, इतना भी चलेगा। सीन तो नहीं है। उसके पहले तो हम लोग करोजन मारते हैं। ठीक है भाई। हाँ, ये टीम जाने लो, अभी ये टीम कर रही है, मतलब इसके अलावा जो परफेक्ट है कैसा होगा तो वही पता नहीं चला।
Don't mess with me.
हाँ ठीक है, आ रहा मैं ज़रा बिल्ला रहेगा आज तो बात करेगा तो ज़्यादा बात करेगा।
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
स्टोरी का खत्म करके सो जाएगा आज। एक सेकंड ये चालू रखो तो मैं ज़रा चीज़
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Not a scratch. Nap time.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Destroy
Lance forward. Who's next?
Who's next? क्या मालूम मैं कौन है?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh my God, इसको मारे रे।
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time. Lance forward. I'm okay. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Stand down.
Nap time. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lance forward. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Who's next? Not a scratch. That's better.
Survive or be
मारूंगा
destroyed.
इस पटाखे से
There is
इसको.
no other choice.
Nap time. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
मेरा स्क्रीन भी आज इतना ब्राइट लग रहा है ना, मैं एकदम फीचर बैठ के देख रहा हूँ. इसमें ताकत भी नहीं आ रही है.
Nap time.
ये मारा और ये हाँ अरे भाई
Survive
ऐसे
or
मार
be
दिया.
destroyed.
ठीक है,
There is
चलो.
no other choice.
ये हो गया हम लोग करे. ठीक है. ओके. ये हम लोग दे सकते हैं कैरेक्टर्स को. हम लोग हो गए कितना TL57 हो गए हम लोग. और बाकी है. ठीक है हम सिर्फ तो कैसे बात तो नहीं करें चैट में थोड़ा हुआ है. ठीक है फिर हम लोग जाते हैं क्वेस्ट की तरफ. चलो तो एक सेकंड. ओ इसका भी शॉट ये वाला है ना. उसका स्टोरी मोड खत्म कर देते हैं. ये तो दो मिक्सर. हाँ वो नेविगेट मैं बता के तो जाना है. हाँ हल्टा का शब्द है ना. ये क्या मुद्दा है इधर है. हाँ बोलो.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind! Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning?
You are the most fitting person. You are the most fitting person.
She said I did a good job! Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta! This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore!
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
Oh, okay, it's not. एक सेकेंड इतना फटा कितना ही था भाई. ये मुझे लगा भाई जरा पीछे रहना तुम लोग. कान में डाल के मत बैठना. ये अपना दुख स्पीकर से सुनना. मैं खांस रहा बहुत डेंजर है ना. तुम लोग गए भी जाएगा.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
If it were just one or two accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pierpoint.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides... There's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
वो खत्म हो गया इजी बाय वो सिग्नल फंस You're still here. ओके इसमें भी 5 जेड मिलेगा ओके ये गया ये गया ये भी गया हेलो हाँ जी हाँ आई वॉशरूम मध्ये आईचं झालं की तुला सांगतो पाठवतो हाँ चालेल चालेल ग्राफिटी का क्या सीन लेकिन ये फट कर भी ना दिखता है हो गया बस क्लिक करना ओ 300 पॉइंट्स मिले ठीक है तो पहले देखो अभी कैसा है एक्चुअली लाइट पुल कुछ तो क्रैक है increase the wearer's effective return by 25%. Hi, sub. When the wearer attacks, यार ये सब भी कैसे इतना नहीं ठीक है when the wearer attacks defense reduce enemies भाई साहब ये डेंजर है बहुत भाई मैक्स में कितना है मैक्स में दिख रहा है ये कुछ तो कड़क ही लग रहा है मुझे ठीक है इस पे देखते हैं कुछ तो दाग रहा है ये बताता हूँ ये तो मेरे ये सब बताता हूँ ये बस नहीं आता ना आ डाल रहा है खत्म हो गया ठीक है सर क्या है ये क्या है ओ हाँ ये तो मैं बाद में सब क्लियर करूँगा एक साथ ही इतना ताकत नहीं है ये जब मुझे लगेगा ना चीजें तो मैं इधर से निकाल दूँगा एक साथ टाइम पे खत्म करूँगा नहीं तो क्या होगा आर्केड चैलेंज ओहो ये चैलेंज सफल हो गया ये भाई कितने जेट से इससे पे 20 40 60 60 60 120 120 120 150 160 180 that's it भाई साहब मुझे बहुत जेट मिलेंगे ठीक है पहले मैं एक काम होता है दूसरे स्टोरी का पहले मैं क्रश करता हूँ ये सब बाद में आराम से मैं कर सकते हैं इसे इसमें भाई 200 मिलते हैं ये एक अच्छा रहता है एक्सपीरियंस से मिलता है ऐसा वैसे भी फार्म होता है एक्सपी बेटे जाता ये कितना एक बार TL60 हो गया था यार फिर बस ये सब कैरेक्टर्स को बस आराम से विस्तार से बनाएगा
Hard work needs hard rest.
और दो वीक्स से जाएगा नेक्स्ट पैच तक हो जाएगा ये भाई क्या है क्या नहीं ठीक है वो पीछे है ना मुझे ये पहला पहला से बोलने से पहले है चीज करते हैं देखिए इधर यार क्या कर सकते तो मैं साइड बाय साइड अभी किसी फार्म पर पहला क्या रेनिक्स में बना रहा था बीच में तो मुझे इधर और कोई रुचि वाला है नहीं तो ये एक है ये एक है ये और ये ही ना तो एनहांस करके देखते हैं नीचे क्या आता है कुछ अच्छा है तो मस्त है क्यों कर रहे थे पर इस पर हाँ ठीक है इसका भाई नहीं ला रहे हैं इफेक्टिव हिट रेट आया भाई साहब इफेक्टिव हिट रेट है समझ रहे मतलब ये बहुत क्रैक हो गया है ओ भाई तो गलत वाला बनाया ठीक है ये भी बना तो दोनों ही बनाना मुझे डिफरेंस आता है दोनों ये नहीं बनाने का ये कैसा नहीं ये कैसा बनाने का भी मैं देखता हूँ ये नाइस है रे दोनों में क्या ना ध्यान में तो शूट ये गया अटैक आया ठीक है अगर अभी अभी किधर आजू बाजू फालतू में जाता तो वर्थ पे बना के ठीक है लेट मी सी हाँ ठीक है चलो इसको इसको बना के फायदा नहीं इसमें तीन चीजें जिन्हें जाना चाहिए स्पीड क्रिट डैमेज और इसमें कुछ जाते नहीं हाँ ये बस ना पाँच में देखना क्रिट डैमेज छी भाई डिफेंस में 6 पे एक बार में एक चांस देते इसको हाँ ठीक है स्पीड में गया नाइस 12 करके देखते हैं इसको नहीं 9 पे होता है ना हाँ 9 पे क्रिट डैमेज से स्पीड भाई बहुत स्पीड में हो रहा है इधर इतना स्पीड चाहिए भी नहीं ओ भाई ये खत्म हो गए और क्या था ये तो है छोटा है इसमें इटरेट होगा परफेक्ट इटरेट हो जाना चाहिए इसका जाएगा भी क्या ये मेरा भी ना मन नहीं कर रही बड़ा मुझे छोड़ देगा बात ही लगा था ये इधर ही मेरा मूड ऑफ कर देता है ये बात पहला मतलब
Hey, it's you! I didn't expect to see you here in the administrative district. How have you been lately?
मस्त है things will be okay
Oh, don't worry. Things will get better. I'm sure of it. Speaking of things getting better, Belobog's been feeling a little more cheerful. Since the Stellaron crisis subsided, we couldn't have done it without you.
oh
You spent so much time in Belobog on your last visit. You must have passed by here before, right?
yes sir
This is Belobog's History and Culture Museum.
oh ये
Built
म्यूजियम
more
वाला
than
इवेंट है
600 years ago.
अच्छा
Last time you visited, it was closed for its 10-year renovation.
ये भाई इतना
Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to allocate more manpower to the renovation works. The museum
see.
should be open to the public again soon.
ओ मैं
It's
पानी बस इन
just-
लोगों ने ये बनाया चलो कुछ तो डेंजर है उधर नीचे से आके छूट रहा है बट just
We
what
encountered a problem during the renovation process. The Silvermane guards are doing all they can to figure it out. Sorry. I shouldn't talk about it in the open like this.
हमारा
Hey, why don't I give you a tour of the museum? We can talk inside while I show you around.
let's
If you
go
have time, that is.
हाँ भाई टाइम ही चाहिए that
Great.
sounds nice
What are we waiting for?
Christmas क्रिसमस के लिए हाँ
Welcome to Bellabog's History and Culture Museum.
ओह
As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation, the interior looks brand new. However,
हाँ ऑलमोस्ट 4
there's a
महीना
problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public.
क्या
The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against the invaders from beyond the sky. As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today.
I see
Past the reception hall, you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld. But like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand. Here, this is the issue we're trying to deal with. It was stolen.
ओ भाई लपा छुपे की चोरी चोरी है
It was one of the oldest and most precious items in the General Hall collection, the meteor fragment. It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky descended upon the surface of Eurillo 6 with a meteor shower. The meteor fragment is solid evidence that those invaders once tainted our land. Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Still, it's no exaggeration to say that if the meteor fragment isn't recovered, the museum will lose half of its significance.
I see. Makes sense.
Not yet. That's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane guards. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen, but we want the museum to open as soon as possible. We can worry about the other missing items later.
Any
Of
leads?
course. I wouldn't ask you to start a whole investigation from scratch. The guards stationed in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great Mine late at night.
Lol, Sampo.
Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects. But if you were to go there yourself and ask around, I think we could gather a lot of useful intel.
But
So, would you like to help solve this case?
I would love to. Chalo.
Excellent. Just as I expected. Short, sweet, and decisive. To the underworld it is then.
चलो अंडरवर्ल्ड ऐसा बनी जैसे कि बाइक सीधा जहन्नुम में लेके जा रही है. पहुंच भी गए.
The conditions here are so rudimentary. I wonder how long those people have been living here. Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent from Wildfire. Apparently she has some first-hand intel. I think her name was... Sweta? Yes, that's right.
क्यों स्वेटा के पास जाना है? Sweta.
What? Oh, it's you. I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
That bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time, but not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself. Not for certain, but I've heard some rumors that might be of interest.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case. Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals.
Yes.
In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
No. ये ना जरा इसका पूरा हो जाए. हम लोग वापस अकेले कैंडी करते हैं. तो इसको लाइट पे नहीं किया. तो इसको अगर ये देते हैं हम लोग लाइट पे 20 इफेक्टेड रिपेयर 33. अभी उसको अगर चेंज करते हैं इससे, ठीक है. जस्ट फॉर एन एग्जांपल 113 होता है, ठीक है. मतलब इसमें से उसको 20 मिल रहे हैं. हम लोगों को चाहिए और 70 उसको. क्या सबको इंटरनेट क्लिक डालोगे. सबको क्या क्या रखते हैं इसको. क्या Okay, break effect or effective hit rate. Oh, it's cool. No, time लगता है ना. Yeah, what the. हाँ ठीक है. सबको करता है. Each damage equal to 2% of sample attack possible. Oh, ये करा भी कैसे है? इससे तो हो सकता है. Oh, okay, इसलिए ऐसा डबल इसको. I see. वही तो इधर उसका अटैक परसेंटेज का बात कुछ सुनाएगा. वही तो उधर ब्रेक इफेक्ट है एचपी नहीं. ओ कुछ नहीं होगा. That's all. और इधर क्या चाहिए? स्पीड चाहिए. स्पीड बूस्ट चाहिए. स्पीड किसमें स्पीड स्पीड. ठीक है. अपना डायनिंग किधर डायनिंग. इसको कुछ भी नहीं देख के रहता है. इतना रिफ्लेक्ट होना चाहिए और कुछ नहीं. इसको भी देते हैं. भाई क्या थोड़ा रिफ्लेक्ट होना चाहिए सब ना. इधर इस पे आएगा फिर रिफ्लेक्ट आएगा. इस पे टाइम लगेगा. ठीक है. हरला हो रहा है बहुत टाइम. और इधर में इसको स्पीड लगेगा ना. स्पीड छोड़ दो यार. ये कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. तो चलते हैं. ज़्यादा इधर क्या होता है.
My daddy made a lot of money this month. He bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld.
Okay.
Clothes schmoes. My daddy bought me a super rare present. He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently.
Yes.
If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
वो सबका सिर्फ ठीक है. एक चीज़ तो याद है. इज्जत पर टिप्पणी करने के लिए.
What are these two doing sneaking around?
Beep, beep, alert, alert, beep, beep, protect.
वो प्रोटेक्ट ना कुछ भाई इधर ही तेरे की सामान रखो. वो पता हो गया भाई. भाइयों
Nap time.
Lance, forward! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
Bye.
past.
Oh, बहुत damage हुआ ना भाई.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left blueprints to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look up. The 3 rumors Sweta talked about all check out. Time
to meet Bella.
to meet back up with Pela.
What is up?
Oh, good, you're back. Did you find any critical intel?
Like,
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in this stealing after all. I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently.
phone contacts.
A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town. I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. I hope they find something. Hey, we've got some news.
Oh, please someone. How do you? Okay.
What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly.
Chalo.
Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel. I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
Wait, I'm able to.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Yeah. The bad thing
This must be the box. Let's open it. Let's see. The color, the texture. Yep, this is the stolen meteor fragment, all right. Fantastic!
Oh, it could be fake, could it?
I've done a lot of research into artifact authentication techniques. You can trust my judgment. I understand why you're suspicious, though. This whole investigation was a little too easy. In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, the museum can now open to the public. That's good news. As for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again. Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
मैं हालत खराब हो रही है नीचे में ज़्यादा टाइम स्ट्रीम करता हूँ ये मतलब कंप्यूटर के सामने ही करेंगे ठीक है एटलीस्ट ये कोशिश करके देखता कुछ रहेगा देखता वरना चेक करता हूँ रिपीट है बॉल इकड़े है
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
पर चल
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
What's up? अरे भाई बॉल है ना पर छुपा के रखा था भाई लिखी सब अंदर चढ़ गई के सब फोन निकल गए इधर नहीं लगे
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory. Thanks for the meteor fragment. It's... The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. But this little piece of... The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So I promise you it won't be a boring job. So that's a yes? Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eris.
क्या क्या करने को लगा रहा पार्टी अभी फाइट चालू में छोड़ दो मैं ठीक है छोड़ दो मैं तेरी शूट बंद करते नहीं हो रहा है सर ये दिख रहा है बराबर चलो मैं छोड़ दो हम लोग आज वापस फ्राइडे को मोस्टली फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे स्ट्रीम करूंगा मैं और अगर लाइक मैं अगर ठीक होता हूँ तो मैं फ्राइडे को स्ट्रीम नहीं करूँगा आज फुकुट में ट्राई किया बस ठीक है तो फ्राइडे अगर ऊपर ठीक होता हूँ तो फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे स्ट्रीम करेंगे उसमें मैं एक पूरा गेम खत्म कर दूँगा ठीक है चलो फिर मिलते हैं फ्राइडे को